Ben Carson made news last week when he claimed that being gay is a lifestyle choice. Well, obviously, guys go to prison and they have gay sex. It's because they choose to be gay. Duh. Well, Dan Savage and the rest of society that has any common sense knows that that's not true. And so Dan Savage wants to call his bluff. And so he is giving Ben Carson the option to prove that being gay is a lifestyle choice. Here's what he had to say. Like truthers, 9/11 was an inside job. Birthers, Barack Obama was born in Kenya. And deathers, Osama bin Laden is alive and well and living in West Hollywood.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about deathers before. Choicers are another group of deranged conspiracy theorists who can't be dissuaded by science or evidence or facts. So here is his proposal to Mr. Carson. Dear Dr. Carson, if being gay is a choice, prove it, choose it. Choose to be gay yourself. Show America how that's done, Ben. Show us how a man can choose to be gay. Suck my dick. Name the time and the place, and I'll bring my dick and a camera crew, and you can suck me off and win the argument. Very sincerely yours, Dan Savage.
I wonder if he'd actually let him do it. I guess. All right. Anyway, but that would be ironic. Then you'd lose the argument. God damn it, I guess you're right. It was a choice. Anyway, here's a tissue.
Oh, look, I see what he did there, but for some reason the phrase "suck my dick" is one of the most vulgar phrases.
You think so? For some reason. For some reason. I can't quite pinpoint why. Okay. Well, Jimmy Dore would argue that that's the greatest gift you could give someone,
a man, right.
and hence cocksuckers should be applauded, and it should be something that's praised and not an insult. Okay, and there's a logical argument to be made there. Now, here there's an argument for Dan's point being logical as well, except it's a little off, actually, because Ben Carson would obviously counter, no, I find it immoral, and even if I wanted to suck your dick, I wouldn't act on it because I'm a moral person,
right.
And I'm making that choice. In fact, there was another story in the news today of yet another preacher saying it's a choice, and even if you have these feelings, you should choose not to act on them.
Yeah.
Now, I think the reason they say that is because they have those feelings.
Right. It's them not being able to see out of their own bubble, right? So they're doing their best to live this lie, and as a result, they expect everyone else to do it.
Yeah. So Dan's a colorful dude, man. So he's the one who came up with the word Santorum, that if you Google Santorum, you'll find out what that is, and it's pretty nasty.
Don't Google it.
Okay, because Santorum was so against gay rights. He's also the one who came up with the It Gets Better campaign.
Yeah.
Which is phenomenal, right?
He's a little sweet and salty.
Yeah, as Ben Carson can find out soon.
Oh my God.